Hello, welcome back to Tropic Thunder News Network. I'm Carl Davis.
I'm Ryu Hatake.
And we're here to tell you about the science of climate change. There are many risks to unique and threatened ecosystems and many other places. Risks include irreversible losses to glaciers, coral reefs, barriers.
One example of this effect is the bleaching of coral reefs due to the warming up of the ocean waters. They can only withstand a certain range of temperatures, and beyond what warming has happened has caused bleaching and for coral reefs to die.
Oh, well, that's exciting. Risks of extreme weather events. Risks include extreme event magnitude and frequency, intense precipitation and floods, tropical cyclones, and other tornado intensity.
One such example of an extreme weather event that was extremely out of season was Hurricane Sandy, which hit very in the time. Oh boy.
She was nasty.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, uneven distribution of climate change. Impacts are greatest at low latitude and less developed countries. Disparity occurs among economic classes of people, range and seasonality of disease vectors, and health impacts to impact lower latitude countries.
Yeah, it kind of seems a little bit unfair that the developing countries sometimes suffer the brunt of the damage caused by the more developed countries such as the United States.
It may look like I'm just reading off these papers, but I'm actually not. Aggressive impacts and damages. The effects are combined to assess monetary damage, and lives are changed or lost. Few developing or poor countries have the financial, technical, or institutional base to support adaptation.
One such example is the haphazardness of agriculture now. Either you have a good year or you have a bad year. So that results in a monetary loss of crops and livestock.
Okay, risks of a large-scale discontinuous or disruption. Abrupt and dramatic system responses occur at thresholds in systems which fluctuate above or below average, yet to show a trend over time. A dynamic equilibrium as conditions change, the system can no longer maintain that operational level.
An example of this is the ozone layer. It has been affected by what we have been releasing, such as the chlorofluorocarbons, mouthful.
That's a mouthful.
And been destroying the ozone layer over the Arctic, which has resulted in heating and loss of ice down there.
You know what happens when you lose ice? I have no idea. The fact that climate change is occurring, accepted consensus among many mainstream scientists determining the accelerating rate of this change is essential.
In other words, if we don't do something to change what we are doing now, this will only accelerate. Basically, one example would be if we were to get more wind power. Wind power not only creates electricity free of CO2, but also for about every wind turbine that you add about 10 jobs. And this is from the www.nrdc.org.
Yes, as a news team, we still do get our information online on websites.
And additionally from a textbook.
And a textbook, yes, correct. And I think that about wraps up our show here tonight. I'll get you over to sports with Ray Malalugu.